And greetings, friends around the world. I have some economic information for you that I hope will put you at ease. We can, to some degree, predict the future. To some degree, we can know what tomorrow holds. Home building is a major component of the overall economy due to its size and its linkages with finance, basic materials, home furnishings and appliances, employment, and overall growth. Housing starts is a closely watched indicator of the health of the home construction industry. The Census Bureau, together with the Department of Housing and Urban Development, jointly report on new residential construction each month. The report has three components: building permits, housing starts, and housing completions. And guess what? I've got a chart showing you the past, showing you the present, and giving you a feel for what the future may hold. But first, let me explain one term, SAAR. It simply means seasonally adjusted annual rate. This chart shows housing construction activity from 1970 to about 2006. Here we see the horrible recession that we endured in 1991. Do you remember 1991? And you can compare it to the recession we may be entering in the year 2008 and 2009. This chart here, I'm skeptical of. It seems to be a projection of the future, because we may not have information showing this upturn on this chart for the year 2009. This may be a projection. It may not be accurate. Here's my theory. I can listen to Alan Greenspan for 5 minutes or 5 hours and never understand a single thing he says. But a few years ago, Alan Greenspan was pretty much in charge of the Federal Reserve Board, which set interest rates in the United States. And apparently the world follows our lead. So from 2000 to 2006, 7, 8, interest rates were artificially low. And in my opinion, when money is so cheap that it can be borrowed so cheaply, overinvestment occurs somewhere. And in this case, it occurred in the housing market. A lot of people had money to buy houses. A lot of people were able to borrow money to buy houses. And so too many houses were built. We have presently an overcapacity of houses, over inventory of houses. And we only need so many houses a year to take care of the population that's coming of age and starting families. We need, in my opinion, my estimate, somewhere between 1 million and 1.2 million additional housing units per year. We built way too many during 2004, 2005, 2006. The demand was too great. There were too many people with check in hand from the bank wanting to buy a house. You can't blame the contractors for building the house. You can't blame the banks for loaning the money, because they were pretty much obligated to do so. And they not only did it in the United States, they did it around the world. Apparently the whole world right now at the moment has an excess capacity, excess inventory of housing units, whether that be apartments or condos, mobile homes, or single family homes. What will solve this over inventory? Well, as young people come of age and start their own families and buy their own homes, the inventory will be used up, and then there will be increasing pressure on. But it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it, to pressure the banks to loan money for mortgages when we already have excess capacity of housing units, and the value of those housing units is decreasing, has been decreasing for the past couple of years. It is a political move to pressure banks to loan money right now. Loan for what? It's like giving incentives to produce more fried chicken when everybody has had plenty of fried chicken and they're just about, had enough.